Ever since we came across the Pirates of the Caribbean movie series, historical fiction has reserved a special place in our hearts as a genre. The historical fiction stories transport us back in time to marvel at some of the best incidents and scenarios loaded with excitement, action, drama, and a lot of knowledge. While historical fiction movies continue to amaze the Indian audience, the stories in novels and books are also gaining popularity in the Indian market. Be it the tales of the heroics of Indian kings like Suheldev by Amish Tripathi or the legendary tales of samurai from Japan in Shogun by James Clavell, these books stand on top of their game. This article will tell you about the best historical fiction books to buy in India. The first product on our list is War and Peace. Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace, since the beginning, is considered to be the benchmark for all historical fiction books. The book talks about the post-war effect of Napoleon's entry to Russia. The story revolves around 5 aristocratic Russian families going through the effects of war. Here Leo Tolstoy uses this book to bring out the harsh truths about war. Leo Tolstoy has used characters like illegitimate son Pierre, the analytical and loner prince Andrew, the sexually alluring Ellen, and the impulsive and lively Natasha, to show how war underlines the irrational motives of human behavior. The book gives a sense of the greater wrongs in the world and must be read by everyone. The second product on our list is The Leopard, revised and with new material Giuseppe Tomasi Di Lampedusa. Giuseppe Tomasi Di Lampedusa, through the book The Leopard, talks about the struggling Sicilian aristocracy threatened by democracy and revolution. It talks about the spring of 186, Fabrizio, where the Prince of Salina ruled over a big mass of people. When Garibaldi lands in Sicily, the story takes a turn. Now, the prince must decide whether to join Garibaldi or revolt against his rule. The writer has done a brilliant job describing the surrounding in the novel. The old Sicily neighborhood jutted houses, and people come alive in the novel. Readers who enjoy a descriptive style of writing should give this one a read. The next product in our list is Shogun James Clavell. Shogun takes us back to feudal Japan, whose mysteries were far from being known to common people. The story is about a pilot, Major John Blackthorne, and his journey to unravel the secrets of Japan as a country. The writer uses a fine touch of drama in the story to keep the reader hooked. The story is filled with thrills and turns like the John Blackthorne's ship crashing on the unknown shores of Japan, his journey from being a foreigner to being a samurai. All this action happens when Japan was surrounded by the danger of a civil war. People who enjoy thrillers should pick this book for its brilliant storyline. The next product in our list is On Stranger Tides. Tim Powers. Stories on pirates are always filled with thrill and action, and this book is no exception to that. The story is based on John Chandanyak, who sails to Jamaica to find his stolen property from his uncle. On the way, his ship, the vociferous Carmichael, gets captured by pirates. The captain of the pirates, Phil Davies, offers him to join the pack or die. John decides to join the pirates and takes up the new name of John Shandy. The book will talk about Shandy's adventure on the Stranger Tides. Pirates of the Caribbean fans will love this book. The next product is Claudius Robert Graves. This book highlights the subterfuge and double-dealing of the Roman nobility during the reign of the Fourth Roman Empire. The book talks about the nobleman Claudius, who is considered a fool by his family because of his stammering problem. The book highlights his journey through the cruel rule of the imperial Roman dynasty. Claudius is written in the form of Claudius's autobiography. Robert Graves here highlights the madness and debauchery of ancient Rome, which many readers will consider grim. The story is an interesting medium to know about the famous Roman Empire and must be read at least once by all. The next product is The Legend of Suheldev. Amish Tripathi. India is full of brave warriors, and this story is about one such brave warrior who single-handedly fended off the huge Turkish army. Suheldev is the story of the bandit king who united the kings of India to fight off the huge army of Mahmud Ghazni. The writer Amish has swarmed the book with vivid descriptions of surrounding and battle. Alongside the action, the book also tells us a lot about the ancient Indian civilization and the beliefs and culture of the people from this land. Due to the familiar surroundings, the Indian public will love to read this story. The next product is the book Thief. Markus Zusak. The best part about the book Thief is the brilliant characterization done by the writer. The characterization is so real, the reader will be transported into the story as a live spectator. The graphic illustrations add to the entire reading experience and enhance it to provide a fruitful reading experience. The characters here are warm and lovely. There is Liesel, a brave little girl who loves reading and stealing books, her father Hans who teaches her how to read, Rudy who is her best friend. These characters teach unique lessons like balancing anger and emotions, caring deeply, etc. Highly recommended for all age groups. The next product in our list is Wolf Hall Hilary Mantel. This historical fiction is based on the era of Henry VIII and his mission to find a male heir. Despite the brilliant storyline, the reader should know a little about Tudor's history before reading its book. This will help to understand the language better. This story shows the condition of women in that era and how they were seen as birth-giving machines to produce a male heir. The book received the Man Booker Prize for its brilliant portrayal of the truth. The reading can be a little tough due to the addition of Tudor's history in the language, but the storyline is great. The next product is the 20th wife Indu Sundaresan. The story is about the controversial and powerful Empress Mehrunisa, who overcame great difficulties for love. Being a refugee, she at a very young age decided that she will become Prince Salim's wife. Her journey to love is penned brilliantly in this story. Mehrunisa first encounters Prince Salim on his wedding day. The story blends history with the imagination of fairy tales. The rich journey of Salim and Mehrunisa's love, filled with challenges and drama. The Indian audience will like the style of writing due to the subtle inclusion of drama in every point. A good book for a short, interesting read. The next product is The Glass Palace Amitav Ghosh. The novel captures the lives of colonial Burma and the lives of the people during World War II. The best part is the story covering the lives of all the people including workers, soldiers, etc., who were brought to Burma for farming and guarding. The story highlights the political details of the British era in Burma. This puts the spotlight on Rajkumar, a boy who sails to Burma during the course of World War II and his life changed completely forever. A few readers have found the story a little violent due to the highly graphical language used. But overall, it is a joy to read stories as such. Do you think this list makes sense? Leave a comment for us. You can find the product link in the description of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest reviews.